Hello, hello, hello. Hello are you all? Hello. I can words really well today. How are you all doing? Welcome in. Let's jump in to The Sims 4. Get our Sims all nicely, activated. Augie, Wookie, glad to see you both. Glad to see everyone over on YouTube as well. What's been going on in your lives since, this afternoon? since we broke up from the live stream earlier today. So, we're gonna start by following my sim Muir. And for those of you who have no idea what's going on, let me explain. First, my name is Muir, and I play The Sims, hence, merely Sims, but I also play other live simulation games. Really looking forward to Paralives. But our daytime streams, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we do Work With Me streams where where we all get together and we do things off of our to-do task list. 20 minutes focus session followed by 15 minutes of chatting where we talk about latest news in live simulation games as well as cozy games and games in general, as well as, whatever comes off the top of our head during those times. It just general chattiness because I am one of the world's most chattiest people, evidently. I don't know. I have no idea. And I'm just going to keep rambling on because that's what I do. I ramble. And I completely forgot about my tea, and it's probably cold by now, but that's okay. I'll just drink it anyway. Breathe. It's fine. Wookie, you're gonna bloom and try to be productive in this last hour. You don't know what's up with the energies today. Have some tea. Augie, you got all your morning tasks done. I noticed you used Super Sweetbot quite a bit during the afternoon break, but congrats on getting those tasks done. You can confirm I am a chatty man. Thanks, Augie. I appreciate that. So yes, I had planned this afternoon. Hello, Augie, over on YouTube. And Wookie, you are having tea. You have had a tea. You're practically becoming tea at this point, but it's not getting you going at all. Oof. Big oof. How about Pepsi? Switch over to Pepsi Max. Okay, so my sim for some reason is doing push-ups in the bathroom, as you do. It's fine. Hello, Optine. How are ya? Muir Sim is giving you a run for your money on the push-up front. I know, right? So yeah, this afternoon I was planning in our 2-hour lunch break. I was planning on going to the shopping center to take a shower because the shopping center that's closest to me has a public shower, which is actually they've got 2 public showers. I went there. And we had a little bit of a problem. Someone was in the bathroom where the shower is for like over half an hour. They had locked themselves in the bathroom and they were in there for at least 40 minutes. Because I got there at about 12:15. And what does Valentina want? No. Anyway, yeah, I had, we got there at like 12:15, and I went straight to the shower, tried the door, it was locked, and sat out there, outside the shower for 45 minutes, and the person was still in there. No one went out, no one came in. So I gave up and came back home and ended up washing my hair in the sink because my head was so itchy I had to do something. So I still haven't had a shower, but I've at least washed my hair. One of those days. Wookie, you think if you had Pepsi you'd be jumping off the wall? You may have to consider that though, no jokes. Please don't jump off the walls. I have this little suspicion that jumping off walls might not be good for the walls, or you for that matter. But you know, it's fine. Loki, that's horrible, but I have no idea. It's a disabled where the shower is a disabled toilet. So my guess is either they were having problems and didn't want to, didn't want to ask for help. Or if they're disabled, they could have been having disability issues, problems to do with their disability that makes them need to stay in the bathroom for a long period of time. No judgment either way. It was just minorly annoying that I didn't get to take a shower. So, but I did, because they weren't answering the door because I knocked on the door and no one answered. So I was worried about the person that was in there. So I went to a member of staff and I said, "Hey, there's been someone in the door to the disabled toilet and the shower has been locked for at least 40 minutes, possibly longer." I said, I don't know if the lock is broken. I said, or if there's someone in there. I'm like, but if there's someone in there, I'm worried that they might need help, and we weren't able to pull the help needed cord. So they managed, they knocked on the door for a good solid 5 minutes before the person that was inside actually finally said, "I'm in here." That's all that they would say. "Yes, I am in here. I am in here." And that's all they would say. So I have no idea what went on there. I gave up at that point and came home. Estana, hello, how are you? Look, you don't think it'd be good for you to bounce off the walls. Your dog would absolutely love the chaos, though, so that's a bonus. I mean, yes, that is true. Definitely be a good bonus. Taking a break. I hope you've enjoyed class so far. And also your break. Break times are important. Look, you hope that they're okay, though. Yeah, same. I mean, they said that they were okay when the attendant asked them, "Are you okay?" Like, "I'm okay, I'm in here." So I'm like, we were all like looking at each other like, what in the world is going on here? But I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they were fine, hopefully. But yeah, so I'm gonna try again tomorrow. I'm gonna take a bit of a sponge bath later on today. And tomorrow, I'm going to go back up to the shopping center and try again. And hopefully, I'll get to take a shower. If not, I might have to go over to my my housemate's sister's house. And because she said I could use her shower as well. She's an absolute sweetheart. So I might have to do that. I don't like going to her house just to take a shower because I feel weird doing that. But, I might just have to swallow my pride and do it. Okay, so my friends, are we ready for our first focus session? Opting, I can use your shower if you like. Thanks for the offer there, Opting. I don't think I'll take you up on it though, because the flight the flight to Canada is a little bit expensive. Just, just saying. But I do appreciate the offer. Okay, so my friends, 20 minutes of focus time, and then we'll catch up in the break time. Let me get it running. There we are. Just to let you all know what we do on this channel during the focus time is I mute my microphone. But if you don't really have anything to do, or if you have already done something and you just want to chill, feel free to follow the adventures of my sim. And I'll catch you all in a bit.
Huh.
And there we have it, our very first focus session done. I'm quite happy with the... I didn't get like a lot done in that session, but I got like what's the word? Research done. So 20 minutes to fact check all of my everything, all my notes, make sure that I had typed up things correctly. Again, thank goodness that other Sims creators, you know, share their findings as nicely as they do. But yeah, that's took me all of this focus time. So how are you all getting along? No. I hope you all are doing okay. Rob Bobson is at work, so let's follow Rock for this one, and we'll turn it over a little bit. And there we go. And it looks like looks like you all were quite good. Augie got a couple of things done. Looks like, yeah, you're slowly getting there. Looks like you're doing really well. I like how we've got one sim here, Rob Bobson, who is that's Jeebs' sim, by the way, and they're the only one who has a job. Meanwhile, my sim and Rock are just sitting here, you know, enjoying life as multi-millionaires. I did give these sims nearly 1 billion simoleons, just because, you know, that's oh my god, I think my sim is sunburned. Ooh, that does not look good. It's fine. He'll have to deal with it. He'll learn. Oh, jeez. Look at how red he is. Oh, no. Ewoki, you managed to make one social media post. It's sticky progress, but you're making it. You are making it. Yes. Very good. You've done one thing. That is definitely a good start. My son is definitely sunburnt. You can buy a face mask though, and it'll help. Yeah. Oh, the poor guy. I'm thinking he might be a little bit bugged because he keeps standing up. So I'll yeah, there we go. I reset him. So hopefully he goes off and does other things. Nope. He's sitting right back down. Okay, fine. If that's what he wants to do. Ewoki, you're getting there. You found jumping when you were feeling that creative block helped, so you could continue. Aw, nice. So you actually tried the jumping off the walls things? My sim is definitely like, I'm in pain, but I like the sun and the lounge chair, but I'm definitely in pain. Silly Sims. Silly Sims. Ewoki, not off the walls, but off the floor. Okay, that's good at least. That is good. So, shall we go ahead and take a look at some gaming news? Give me just a moment to bring up GX Corner. So, I'd like to take a look at the release calendar. There we go. So the current release calendar, I like this is I love GX Corner on my browser, because it gives you literal rounding game. So if you like weird games. Build the ultimate cat army through tactical breeding and send them into deep, challenging turn-based adventures. Draft abilities, collect items, and manipulate genetics across generations in this rogue-like tactics game from the creators of Binding of Isaac and The End is Nigh. This definitely sounds hilarious. Going over to the Steam store page, the developers are currently playing the game, and you can definitely see the it's very similar art style to Binding of Isaac and End is Nigh, so you can definitely tell it is done by the same creators. It's also given off a little bit of Cult of the Lamb vibes. Just a little bit. But yeah, this is basically the game. Did you hear about that newbie in town who's been hoarding all those cats? So if you're into turn-based tactics and roguelites, as well as like existential horror that surrounds cats, this might be a game that interests you. Iwoki, you too would laze in the sun for a bit, so don't blame my sim. Yeah, same. Definitely same. My sim is me. I am my sim, at least sometimes. So yeah, this does look like an interesting game. I don't think it's actually my type of game, but it does look interesting, you know? So moving on to the next game that is releasing today, we've got Yakuza Kiwami 3 Dark Ties. It's an extreme remake of Yakuza 3, featuring ex-Yakuza Kazumakuru's fight to protect those he loves. Dark Ties is a brand new game featuring Yoshitaka Mine from Yakuza 3, included as a separate action-packed experience. Let me just go on to the Steam page here. So this is a mature rated game because of the violence. If you like the Yakuza series and you enjoyed the original Yakuza 3, then you will probably like this remake. Oh wow, yeah. This looks really good, to be honest. One of my housemates loves the Yakuza series, and this is probably a game that they're going to want. They do have a demo, so if you're unsure of whether the remake is worth buying, you can download the demo and try that. It is 55 British pounds for the main game and Dark Ties, or if you want the deluxe edition, which comes with different customization packs, then that will cost you 70 pounds. A little bit expensive, to be completely honest, but if you're into the Yakuza series, it might be worth it. By the way, I am not sponsored by or have affiliate links for any of these games, so before any of you ask. Releasing today as well, we've got Romeo is a Dead Man. Paint the screen red and travel the cosmos in a blood-stained action-adventure game. This is PlayStation, it looks like. So if you've got a PlayStation or you've got the PlayStation Game Pass, then you might be lucky and get this on your get this on the Play Pass. It's from Grasshopper Manufacturer and Suda 51. It is a shooter, hack and slash, beat 'em up adventure game. So if that is something that you'd be interested in, and you've got a PlayStation, then you might want to check that one out. And finally, releasing it today, we've got Star Sand Island. Now, this is a life simulation game that I am definitely interested in. Escape to Star Sand Island and embrace the simple joys of country life. Live alongside capybaras, cats, and dogs. Go fishing and explore the enchanting moonlit forest. This sounds seriously awesome. And it is coming out in early access in about 2 hours. So I'm really hoping that they have a demo, because I am definitely interested in checking this one out. I mean, look at how cute this trailer looks. Very cute, very anime. Extremely anime. And very fantastical, with a train line going through the middle of the ocean, because, you know, why not? Iwoki, this is very cute. I mean, yeah. So you got farming. You got your own house. So this is, I mean, it's given me Stardew Valley type vibes based on, you know, your typical farming life simulation, you know, farming sim. I'm sorry, what? Was that a dog riding a Vespa? It looks like you can go fishing, feed the fish, and capture them in a net. Yeah, this is definitely an interesting looking game. I'm 100% gonna be looking into this. I mean, look at this. All the screenshots here look absolutely adorable. Fireworks at night, beautiful scenery during the day, wildlife, farm animals, a yacht, because why not? It looks like you can do some building, so it looks like there's a, like here you can build a slide. Fantastical creatures, yeah, you can riding an ostrich through town, and a deer. Looks like there's little mini games or arcades that your character can visit. Loads of different things to do in the game. It looks like you can take your fish and put them in aquariums. Farming. Yeah, there's absolute loads of stuff in this game. Augie, your next game of interest comes out at the end of the month. Ooh, what game is it, Augie? So yeah, Star Sand Island being released in early access in 2 hours. So definitely 100% looking forward to that. The end of the month. Let's see. There's Resident Evil Requiem. Reigns, The Witcher. Nested Land, Styx, Star Trek Voyager. That's all close to the end of the month. All right, my friends, our break time is over. So let's jump back into The Sims and into our task lists and figure out what we'll figure out what to do. Yeah, let's figure out what to do for the next 20 minutes. Resident Evil 9. Ah, nice, Augie. So the yeah, Resident Evil Requiem. I hope that you enjoy it. I have to admit, Resident Evil isn't really my type of game, but I'm not gonna judge you for enjoying it because I do like watching people play it. I just don't like playing it myself. All right, then let's get the timer going. 20 minutes on the clock, and I will mute the microphone, and I will catch up with you all in 20.
just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, no, I just like to talk.
And my friends, we have finished our second focus session of the day, and I'm frantically trying to find one bit of information about the slippers in the royalty and legacy pack, and uh, there's one bit of information I'm trying to find, and I cannot find it. My brain, I don't know if I'm overlooking it or what, but for some reason, um, I am not finding it. It's just one of those days. I'm sure that it's somewhere, but yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Let's catch up to chat. Let me. Oh, I'm gonna have him shift paradigms because he is super tense. Let's go back to Muir as well. There we go. Switch the camera around a bit. Wow, Muir is still very sunburned. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Lena Moon, thank you so much for the follow over on YouTube. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. For those of you who are new, welcome in. We do a work with me stream here on YouTube and Twitch every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And basically, what we do is 20 minutes of focus time, followed by 15 minutes of chatting, break time, getting a drink, doing whatever we need to do during that 15 minutes. We've got The Sims running in the background as well, just for a little bit of hilarity and, throw some Sims 4 chaos into the mix. These are we're looking currently at my Sim self, and there's also a Sim from 2 of my Twitch subscribers. If you would like your Sim to join mine in this house, so you can see all of our Sims together in the Work With Me house, then it is very simple. You can either subscribe to me over on Twitch at any tier, or join the YouTube membership at tier level 2, which is £2.99. That's £2 and 99 pence for the tier 2 membership. And then I just need your Sim name, the household name that is, and your gallery ID so that I can find it over in the Sims 4 gallery. No custom content. It has to be vanilla Sim, and I will gladly add it in to the save. So anyway, let's catch up. Iwoki had to leave to feed her 3 little monsters and then head off for the day. No worries. I hope you have a wonderful day, Iwoki, and all the love to the 3 little monsters. Jeebs, welcome in. Sometimes a 15-minute call turns into 50. I am so sorry. I completely feel you on that, but I still am very, very sorry that happened. Hopefully the rest of your afternoon and evening will go well. Augie, you've got huge nostalgia for Resident Evil 2 as it's the first one you played on the PS1. You love the remakes of 2 and 3 as they're set in Raccoon City, and 9 is a return to Raccoon City. Ooh, nice. Okay. Have to wonder how much they will be, what's the word? how true to the original that they'll be keeping the remake. Sorry, my brain just did not want a word then. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. So let's take a look in the last bit that we've got of words of our break. Why can I not words today? I swear my brain just is not letting me words. It's fine though. I'm sure y'all are used to it. If you're new here and you're not used to me not being able to words, get used to it because I am never going to be able to words ever. It's just how I am. Right, let's see now. What do we have? Right, we looked at the releases. So, again, the biggest release that I personally am looking forward to today is Star Sand Island. So that looks like it's going to be a really interesting, fun life simulation game. Augie, you're not expecting too much left of Raccoon City because they blew it up in 3. Oh, so this isn't like a return to Raccoon City how it was in Resident Evil 2 and 3, but how it is now. Okay, so that does sound really, really interesting. All right, so gaming news. Riot has laid off 80 from 2XKO team due to Monumentum shortfall. That doesn't sound good. Let's take a look at this. Riot Games has announced it's laying off around 80 employees working on 2XKO, the League of Legends themed fighting game. I am so sorry to those people that got laid off. I really hope that you're able to find that you're able to find another position quickly. And that's half of the game's global development team. That is absolutely horrible. Jeeves, you have spilled coffee all over your throttle unit. Luckily, it still works, but the buttons are sticky. Oh, so that's your afternoon. Oh, geez, Jeeves. Do you ever feel like it's, like you should just, go to bed? Is there any way that you can get your throttle unit cleaned up? I know that there are some cleaning things that you can use, like keyboards sometimes you can use that goo stuff to get in between the keys. So I'm thinking maybe if you let it dry and you use something like that on it, maybe it'll help. Maybe. Augie, you're moving to another galaxy in Elite. Only 74 jumps to go. Woohoo! You'll get there. Jeeves, yeah, thanks to iFixit, it's already fantastic. That's awesome. Glad to hear that you got it fixed. So yeah, really sad to hear about the layoff. That is absolutely horrible. They've blamed the layoffs on sluggish player engagement with the freshly released fighting game. As we expanded from PC to console, we saw consistent trends in how players were engaging with the game. It has resonated with a passionate core audience, but overall momentum hasn't reached a level needed to support a team of this size long term. In other words, the game has been developed, so we're doing what we always do, what big gaming developers always do, and laying off half of the staff that created the game. I freaking hate big AAA publishers. I can't stand them. And that's why. This is one of the reasons why. They're just, number must go up to keep the shareholders happy. If number doesn't exponentially keep going up, then and making rich people richer, then the poor people that are, not stakeholders and not CEOs are always the ones who suffer. It's not right. It is 100% not right, and it ticks me off. It just does. $334 light years, Augie? Oof. Definitely oof. So, in other news, Discord is rolling out global age verification. next month. So everyone will require a face scan or ID, such as a driver's license or a passport, to get full access to Discord starting in March of 2026. Again, I don't approve, but what are you gonna do? Jeebs, so about 5 jumps in your Caspian or Mandalay. Augie, can you just hitch a ride with Jeebs? just put your ship on inside or on Jeebs' ship and like, you know, hitch a ride. Augie, you think that's for the more mature channels? Yeah, it's says accounts will default to a teen appropriate status unless you confirm that you're an adult. And people are not happy about it at all. Which, yeah. We got a meme. We have a meme. Players putting off the main quest for side quests like, I got your distress call and came as quickly as I wanted to. Hands up. Hands up if you just completely ignored the main storyline to go off on side quests in various games. Hi. And then we've got a cute little photo here as well, which is a cute little doggo. Look at that. Dog wants to play giant chess. Doggo is definitely the king. Or is it the queen? I can never tell the difference between chess pieces. Doggo is either king or queen of chess. Augie, yeah, you'll activate your hitchhiking thumb. How else are you going to make the main storyline easier with the... Yeah, exactly. Jeebs, you'd offer Augie a lift in the Quantum Yawn, but your carrier is out of fuel about 20,000 light years away. Oh my gosh. Bring petrol. So bad. Oh, I love it though. I absolutely love it. So right now, free games, if y'all are interested, and free, if you're into a match 3 cyberpunk puzzle game, there's a dialogue over on Steam, and in this game, you are an android repair technician in a cyberpunk city where the sun never rises. It is a free-to-play game. If it sounds up your alley, it looks like it's very match 3 story heavy type game. So yeah, it is by developer Cherry Picker. So if you're looking for a game to play and you don't have any money to buy a game, then go check it out. And we also have, for a limited time, Botany Manor over on Epic is currently free as well. Botany Manor, I highly recommend if you're into puzzle type games. This is very, it's kind of like Blueprints, only the entire manor is, it's not the cards that Blueprints has. So you're not like laying down rooms. You've got the entire manor, but there are different puzzles going throughout the manor. You have to find ways to unlock different rooms. You can go outside, do puzzles. You plant plants to and find seeds and plant them to unlock more puzzles. And yeah, it's based roughly in England. And it is an absolutely wonderful little game to play. Highly recommend. It's based in 19th century England. You play as Arabella Green, a retired botanist, and you explore the house and gardens to figure out the ideal habitat of forgotten flora. So if you like your plants, if you like Victorian English manners, yeah, check it out. It is seriously an awesome game, and I'm really enjoying it. And my friends, our break is over, so let us continue with our focus session. 20 minutes on the clock. For those of you who are new here, welcome in. We do a Pomodoro style live stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for 2 hours, 2 hours in the morning. Then we take a 2 hour break over lunch and then do another 2 hours in the afternoon. And we just get our heads down during the 20-minute focus session. We concentrate on getting work done. And then in the 15 minutes, we have a nice little chat and learn about gaming news. So let's and we've got The Sims 4 playing in the background. So let's get on with it, get some stuff done, and I will catch up with you all in 20 minutes.
The nerve. Come on. Woo, fruit jewels. Nerpsy.
Hey, Lob. Oh, Shushka. Ugh. Chorg. Yabani. Quaxanaz.
And there we have it, my friends, our third focus session as completed for the day. That is amazing. And to celebrate, I have actually finished writing my scripts. So I will mark that as done. Which I am quite happy. My next task is Discord Twitch command. Oh, yeah. Okay, I know what that means. Sorry, my brain's like, what does that mean? Don't you hate it when you write something, type something up on like a list and you put it in shorthand and then you realize that you don't know what you meant? You've completely forgotten what your shorthand means. That was me just then. It's fine. So my friends, if you have enjoyed today's live stream, please do hit the subscribe or follow button. Because I do daily live streams. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday during the day is our co-working live streams, and then Thursday at night we switch over to Minecraft. I nearly said Fortnite there for some reason, and I have no idea why. It's fine. But yeah, we switch over to Minecraft on Thursday nights, and where we play in my Portal Project challenge, which is a challenge that I created myself that kind of encourages me to play all the way through Minecraft and basically visit every place that there is to visit in Minecraft. Because for example, I've never gone to a woodland mansion in Minecraft. I have never defeated the Ender Dragon myself, on my own in Minecraft. So this challenge is a way for me to do the things I have never done, just to encourage me to explore more, and yeah, just do things, try things I've never tried, which is always fun. So let's go ahead and dive in to more gaming news. Again, just to reiterate, things that we have talked about already during this live stream. Botany Manor is currently free over on Epic Games, so if you enjoy relaxing exploration puzzle type games, definitely check out Botany Manor. And Star Sand Island is coming out in early access in the next 20 minutes or so. So super excited to take a closer look at that game. It looks like a really nice life sim. And honestly, that's about it as far as different gaming news is concerned for today. There's not much else that is super interesting. No, not really any more cozy games that are available. We do have Heartopia, which is free to play over on Steam. So if I know that a lot of people are really enjoying Heartopia. It's a multiplayer life simulation game. So if this is something that you think you might enjoy, it does look really cute. You can build your own home. I've seen people build entire apartment complexes in this game. But it is very much multiplayer, free to play. I believe, it has in-app purchases, which is a little bit annoying, but since it's free to play, it's fine. They have to make their money somehow. But it does look like a really cute little game does Heartopia. So if you're interested in that, unfortunately, it does, and I did not realize this, they do use AI generated content. But it's used in the puzzle gameplay to reinterpret and redraw in-game snapshot images, and used in the chat to help players understand different languages. So it's not LLM exactly, it's more of a AI translation bot like Google Translate is, and redrawing in-game snapshot images for puzzle gameplay, which is fine. You kind of need some kind of AI generation to do those things, so it doesn't sound like it's literally like, Claude chatbot, or Gemini or Bard or anything like that. So that type of AI is, for me, absolutely fine. It's just, I don't like the type of AI that, gives you assets. So, is the town AI? That would be bad. Do they hire? Do they use AI so that they don't have to hire developers or artists? Again, that would also be bad. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. So that at least is good. Jeeves, you fixed it. Now your screwdriver smells like coffee. I mean, at least, your screwdriver doesn't smell of motor oil or something. I'd rather a screwdriver that smelled of coffee than something horrible. James, AI is supposed to make tedious tasks easier, not do work for you. Exactly. It's a tool, not a replacement. And executives need to learn this and get off their I need my 12th yacht and 20th house kick, I could go on a rant, but I refuse. I am not going on a rant. I'm not doing it. Totally not doing it. But yeah, that's pretty much it as far as gaming news that I can find anyway here on GX Corner. If you own that's a bit of an annoyance. So if you own a Fitbit, not exactly gaming news, but yeah, if you own a Fitbit, you have to you've got until May to migrate your Fitbit account over to a Google account. So if you haven't done that, you might want to get on it if you still want access to your Fitbit stuff, I used to own a Fitbit. I haven't owned a Fitbit in absolute years. Nothing ever fits around my wrist. So, I had the Fitbit watch, and it just doesn't work for me. It was the entire size of my arm, of my wrist, and I'm just like, yeah, nah. Plus the battery drain. I have really bad problems when it comes to technology. Technology hates me. And watches, anything that touches my skin, if a watch, for example, the battery always drains like there's a hole in it or something. So if I used to I used to wear a watch with a standard button cell battery, and the battery would just die within a month of me wearing the watch. I was constantly getting new batteries for the watch, because any watch at all that I wore, the battery would just drain within a month. And those batteries are meant to last for at least 6 months to a year. But no, they would go dead on me. Same thing with the Fitbit. Even though it's rechargeable, the battery would drain within, normally, the battery is supposed to last on things like Fitbits, they're supposed to last for at least a day of constant use. No, the battery with me would drain within 3 hours of use. I'd put it on within 3 hours, the battery would be down to less than 10% from 100%. Never failed. Technology hates me. It just does. And I don't know how we got onto that topic, but it's fine. Other than that, let's take a look at the modding scene. So, if you're into The Witcher, this is a really interesting article. A modder has created a Witcher 4 prequel quest starring Ciri before The Witcher 4 has even released. Which is pretty cool. So it's a mod for The Witcher 3 that adds a new quest line for Ciri. It acts as a prelude to The Witcher 4 and took the mod creator Fandera approximately 800 hours to create, which is just nuts. And it takes between 45 minutes to 1.5 hours to beat. However, it is a little bit problematic because it says that you need the next-gen version as well as community patch shared imports and custom player characters in order to run the mod. It's also balanced for the pain and suffering difficulty. And the full 1.0 update is planned to be released before the end of 2026. And it does have a scripting error, and is something that Fandera is looking into. So there you go. If you have The Witcher 3 and you are looking forward to The Witcher 4, you might want to download the mod and take a look at it. See how it goes for you. There's a lot of AI news, and I just 100% am overlooking it all because I don't care. I just do not care. But other than that, yeah, there's nothing really, nothing really going on in the gaming world. TV wise, there's Baldur's Gate 3 TV show coming out for on HBO, which is mad. So it doesn't involve Larian, the developers of Baldur's Gate 3, but Wizard of the Coast former head of story has signed on as a consultant, so hopefully the show won't be too different from the game. So it's going to be a live action sequel to Baldur's Gate 3, which is pretty cool. And I'm really interested in seeing what they do with it and how it works and what actors are going to be in it and everything. Very, very interested in it, and I definitely want to watch it when it comes out. There's no projected premiere date for the streaming series, so watch this space, and hopefully we'll hear more about it as they film it, and hopefully give us trailers and sneak peeks and all of that wonderful stuff. I'm also waiting for any further news about the Sims live action film that is supposedly in the works. I'll believe it when I see it, but there you go. I will definitely believe it when I see it. And that is it for gaming news. There's not much going on, to be honest, right now. There's just not much going on. In other news, just as a reminder to you all, thank you, Super Sweet Bot. Just as a reminder to you all, we do have a. Where is people? There we go. We do have a little bit of a problem next week. So there will be no live streams next week because we're getting our house completely rewired, electric wise. So I'm not gonna have electricity for most of next week. So no live streams. I'm gonna try to get videos out for next week, but I cannot promise anything as far as, getting loads of videos out or how many videos I'm going to be able to get out for next week. But hopefully I'll be able to get out at least one, if not two, over on YouTube. But yeah, no live streams next week. Annoying, but there you go. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do. So I'm going to go ahead, save our Sims game. We've got gnomes, which someone's ill. Who has the gnome illness?
Nibs.
Who knows? It's fine because these are friendly gnomes and they're going around and upgrading and fixing things. So I can totally get, it's fine. We can deal with the gnomes. We can totally deal with the gnome incursion. As long as they're not the mean gnomes. So tomorrow we will be back with more co-working stream with Sims 4 playing in the background. I hope you all have been enjoying this. I'm really liking the Sims playing in the background. It definitely adds to the live stream, I think, and just gives you all something to look at in case you're in case you need that extra visual stimulation, which is perfectly fine. I completely get it. Right then, let's see who all is online, and we will do a little bit of a raid. So there's no one online on YouTube, but over on Twitch, Gav and Jew are currently making a Lego build. So I think we will go and raid Gav and Jew. Making a Lego orchid, and I absolutely love the botanical selection of Lego. It's seriously gorgeous. So let's go ahead, we'll raid them. For those of you over on YouTube, I will paste the link in case you want to join us there. We do shout out Coffee Raid in the chat, so please do feel free to do that. Let them know that you came from my YouTube channel. And for those of you over on Twitch, let me get the raid set up. There we are. And I will see you all tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. UK time, with our third and final co-working stream of the week. Until then, please stay safe, please stay hydrated, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.